Oh, there you go. Other side.
Wow. I've been sleeping like what, 2 hours a day because the hospital was like, oh, okay, we'll check you in and then you got to inject and put everything inside. So I hate needles. So came here, she did that and I was like, wow, it's a miracle, right? Oh my god. Before I came here, there was a lot of things I couldn't do because I got a slip disc, I got like a major accident, and then doctors told me like there's a lot of things that I have to like be cautious about after this because my back is quite sensitive now. And then one of my friend recommended me, like said, hey Adam, I think you should go see a chiro and like a physio at the same time and see how that would help. Below my body, my thighs, and then to my foot, sometimes it's just numb when I'm driving. That's why I came here actually, because at one point I was driving and then my leg just became numb. I couldn't feel anything, so I came emergency.
Okay.
Is that right?
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Other side.
Wow. I thought I was not gonna pop because I felt so tight. My favorite adjustment has always been the back crank, the one that they put us to the side and then like push prop. Yeah, the S thing. Every time after that, my back would just go like wow. Super tight, right?
Yeah. And your ribs feel like it's pulling, is it?
It's pulling my rib.
Yeah, because of the lack of movement. Everything starts to like harden up.
I can breathe better already. Oh my god.
That's good.
Yes, yeah.
Now this side. Okay, face up. But it's more of your hip joint that was more stuck.
She treated me and then it just went away. Yeah, that time right away. So I was quite surprised because when I went to the hospital like that, the hospital was like, oh, okay, we'll check you in and then you got to inject and put everything inside. So I hate needles. So came here, she did that and I was like, wow. Like, it's a miracle, right? I run a design firm, an interior design firm. We do a lot of designing work, 3D design, so there's a lot of working in front of the desktop, laptop, and also on site. I've been working from home a lot. I think I work in front of the laptop for like 12 hours straight sometimes without realizing. There's this one point, right, on my back. I think you know here.
Yeah.
When I press there, there's sakit. Tapi sometimes the sakit is like very relieving. It's like, I don't know, it's like my nerve or what.
Well, when you sit down, this part touches the chair. It's like where you're near your tailbone is lah. So definitely a lot of pressure builds up there. So when you're pressing it, you're sort of like relieving the pressure a little bit, but not completely. So that's why it's still painful.
Like a sharp pain.
Yeah, it's a lot of nerves there. Typically, it's not just the nerve that has the problem lah. It's the surrounding tissues and the muscles and the joint as well. When I press this part, do you feel that same pain?
It's somewhere there. I think close about there, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, about there, yeah.
Yeah, I'll be adjusting it. It was popping out a bit on this side.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because when you sit, sometimes you don't sit straight, you sit sengit.
Yeah.
Put more pressure on one side.
A lot of sitting and slouching and like that. Like on my left side, and basically right below my skull, right? I think 2 days ago or yesterday, I kena gerak and suddenly it just like the muscle terus macam like move weirdly and like a spasm.
Okay, take a deep breath in, breathe all the way out. Pain here?
Yeah. Yep, pressure. I couldn't sleep because of that.
Normally like neck misalignments or like tightness will affect your sleep. It's directly related.
I've been sleeping like what, 2 hours a day because yeah, I can't sleep 2 to 3 hours lah. Latest like 4 or 5 hours. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, because of that, if you don't get enough sleep, then you can't heal also, you can't recover, and then you will have more pain. So it's like a cycle, a vicious cycle.
Story of my life. That's why I come here all the time.
Yeah, because if you have a lot of stress and you know you're working long hours, definitely you have all these problems lah. Everything's tightened. And just a bit more relaxed. Drop your head. Tight.
Oh my god. My jaw as well.
Came back.
No, I didn't come back, but I think it's just a bit must do the test.
The left side still? Okay, you might want to hold down your mask or remove it because I need you to open your mouth. Okay, slowly open. Slowly close. Yeah, it's still doing that thing. Go side to side.
Yeah, that's the
part that hurts?
That's always, like tense. It's like pain, but a good kind of pain.
When I adjust it?
Yeah, the first time you did that last time, right?
Yeah.
It hurts, but now like it hurts, but then it, like a sense of relief right away after that.
I think this jaw is like working fine, but this one, like your muscles on this side has shrunk.
It's tense. Is it shrunk?
It's shrunk.
I think maybe because I have a wisdom tooth is growing.
Okay.
Every day I feel it. It's getting like sharper and sharper, but it doesn't hurt.
Okay.
But only hurt when I bite on food or something.
Okay.
Now, so that's why I've been using on the left.
You might need to see a dentist then. Because this side the muscle is like full, it feels full.
Yeah, I feel it too.
But this one is like, you know, it's shrunk already. It's like less tone than this side. This side is firm.
Okay.
You know, but this side is like just
How come?
soft. It's hard to tell because if you have teeth issues also it can affect your jaw, right?
I have one son and my wife is pregnant, so we have another coming. I have to take over a lot of things now when it comes to my son. Waking up in the morning, showering him and then changing his diapers, putting him to sleep. So I do that part because my wife is going through the morning sickness. I still can, it's just I'm in a lot of pain. So like, okay, this is how I put my son to sleep. Like I was telling the doctor just now, Dr. Kim and Jawi, right? This is how I hold him. So he likes to be carried. So he'll go, daddy, sleep. So he wants me to do this. So I have to like, okay, until he falls asleep. So sometimes it takes about 30 minutes to an hour. And the worst part is when I do that for 1 hour and he doesn't sleep. So it's all, so it hurts a lot, but yeah, it's fine.
Okay, I need to loosen all this first.
Oh my god. It feels so tense.
Yeah.
I can feel it to my ear. Is that a muscle?
Yeah. Your neck has muscles at the back, in front also. So they all will be affected lah. It's just that people don't tend to feel much discomfort or pain in the front. They will always feel it at the back, but the front also can be very problematic. And you only feel it when it's like being treated or pressed on. Okay, lift your head. Lie back down. This side.
Just relax, right?
Yeah, just relax. Just gonna pull a few times.
Oh my god.
Okay, lift your head a little bit. Alright. Take a while before you sit up lah, huh? You need to settle down. Your body's been through a lot.
I felt that when you did that, when blood just went in my head for a while, like real quick.
Okay, yeah. Turn on your side first, then slowly get up. Ready for next round? I will tell the physio that you're ready.
The whole 6 months and 1 year after my injury, I was just living in like paranoia and like just stiff. And I was not educated about chiropractic and physio too much. I know physio, of course, like I've done it before with the hospital, but it was just like them telling me like, okay, you do this exercise, and like at that point in time, I just felt like there was no difference. They were just holding my leg for me and counting to 5 and stuff. I mean, I can do that on my own. So I didn't feel any like changes, so I just stopped going to the physio.
Is this one painful? I feel like this one is like super tight here.
Yeah. Yep, there. And there. Oh, wow.
Okay, good.
I feel everything running through my hands. when you press that part has been tense. That's why I stretch. When I feel pain there, I'll do like hand stretches.
Okay. This part, exactly.
Yeah.
This one.
Yep. Oh wow. It hurts, but it feels so good.
It's kind of like a release, right?
Yeah.
It pain at first when I touch, but when I release my pressure, the pain will go.
Yes.
We'll put this on upper back also. Oh wow. It's like I can find a lot of like points that is very tight on your muscle.
I want to ask for your advice later on that workout, right? Because I already started working out. I'm actually looking at increasing my body weight and my muscle.
Okay.
To like 65 to 70. Now I'm like 64. I have slip disc at L4 and L5.
Okay.
So I want to ask if I can do sit-ups or what I can't do, what I shouldn't be doing. That is dangerous.
Actually, every back exercise you can do also.
Really? I think my doctor told me before, because I have like that slip disc behind, I shouldn't be doing like sit-ups.
How long is it already, the slip disc?
A year plus.
If it's a year plus ago, then it shouldn't be a problem.
Really?
You can't do it during acute phase. What we call is like the first 5 months.
Okay.
Because once you increase your pressure in your abdominal, the slip disc actually will worsen.
Oh.
It's like 1 year plus already. So you really have to start strengthen back the muscles surrounding it already. But for sit-up, it's best if you do just a normal body sit-up. It's like not carry any weight.
Understand?
Like a normal sit-up is okay. And you can go for forcefully sit-up also. It's like you cannot like very fast.
Like just slow momentum lah.
Yes.
And what about weights or squats and stuff?
If you keep in a good posture, everything is okay actually.
Okay.
There's nothing that you can't do.
Really, yeah?
Yes.
Wow. Because honestly, I really thought I couldn't be doing a lot of things. That's
actually, for a slip disc patient, right, we'll slowly ask them to do more and more aggressive exercise already.
Understand, to strengthen lah.
Yes.
Okay. Man, that changes a lot for me then. Because I've been stopping myself from that because of what my doctor used to tell me.
Like, I think they know that you're quite active person, so they just stop you from doing it. So it's just a very acute when you're seeing them.
Understand?
This part, yeah.
Yep, my ribs.
Okay, then we have to more focus.
My god.
Okay.
Oh.
See, there's a lot of points inside there. Need to be released one last time.
Oh wow. Is that my ribs?
Yes. It's the muscles that between your ribs. They're in charge of a breathing exercise, right?
So the best part about the physio here is that I love the fact that it's not like those other physios out there. You come, you pay, and then they just tell you what to stretch, what to do, and then you go home. Like here, I feel like they really focus on the muscles when I tell them like it hurts here, it hurts here. So they really find the problem, and then they'll massage and focus on it, and then also work on the stretches, and then they'll remind me like when I'm home. I think the other day I lost everything, like the whole workout sheet. So I messaged them, and then they just send it to me right away and say, okay, this is what you should work on, like on the stretches and workout before you sleep, and then when you wake up, this is what you do. So I've been doing that, and I don't get that out of a sudden numbness anymore, and I can also like bend down without like feeling any pain. Like last time to bend, I would feel like something's not right somewhere. So after going to Cairo, after meeting Dr. Kim and going to the sessions a lot more, like now slowly my body is now much more, you know, like mobilized. Like it's easier to like move. Before this, it was so tight, like I was so scared of my back. But like I said, after the sessions and after going constantly, like I come here every month, I would say, without fail. So now I feel like normal again, almost normal. Yeah.
Oh wow. That one is the culprit. The whole entire night. Oh wow. I was so tight. Normal person shouldn't hurt, right? If your body's normal.
Yeah, there won't be so much pain. There will be like a bit of like soreness when I press down, but it will release straight after like 1 to 2 touch only. If it's a normal soreness lah.
I feel that one so deep inside.
This side, right?
Yeah. What muscles are there?
It's we call erector spinae. It's the whole spine muscle.
Oh god. Wow. Oh, that is really tense.
Especially here also.
Yep. Oh. Yeah, you're really good at what you do. Like when I sit, right, when I just look at the TV, my head will be like suddenly like look up.
Automatically like go
Automatically like look up. I think because of the back
or like my neck muscles. Imagine I've been living with this pain for the past 2 weeks. That was is really deep. I felt that like in my shoulder inside.
That's why we use your body weight actually. Okay, so what you need to do is just you have to lie flat on your bed, do a chin tuck.
Okay.
So what you do, go in.
Like that, right? I always do this on the wall, like standing.
If you are standing, right, because you are standing, your back is not straight. That's why there's a curve inside. So when you're going, this actually is not the best position for you. So you can do it on the
Lie down.
lie down or either sit down on the wall.
Okay.
That is better. So you just hold, yes, flat. You have to make your back flat.
Alright.
Hold 10 seconds, 10 times every day.
Okay. Good. I don't know, I mean, I don't really know yet, but as for now, if you ask me now, I feel so relieved. Like, before I came here, I think you saw, I was just like, I wasn't even looking at your face. You saw I came in like that, like, because everything was tight. Like, I was just like, oh my god. So after now, like, you see me relax and talking very loosely, right? So that's how I feel. I feel super relieved now. Yeah, if not, it was just like tense up to my neck. I feel like I'm just about to explode. Yeah, but I don't feel that way now.